Bagfuel, baby.
You were an intricate part of one of the greatest albums and the greatest runs of all time. One of the greatest artists. He's top whatever. He's on the list.
That's right.
When you was when at the beginning stages of y'all doing that, was that even a possibility in your mind that it was gonna go this far?
I knew he was the one, because I knew since '96 when I heard, when we go to Rosedale and Jay Basement with him, Randy, and everybody, they playing music. I'm hearing all the ill new Onyx records. I'm hearing all the Lost Boy shit. I'm hearing Sugar. And then I'm hearing this dude. I'm like, wait a second. He not yelling. There's no loud backgrounds. It's a different time when I heard that. And this is like, Mace was the only one with that tone. Of course, Nas, but then his had more of a street tone. Like, so when I heard that, I was like, yo, this one right here, that's the voice right there. I'm into voices. So when I heard his voice and his flow, I heard it. So I knew it.
When he got shot in his mouth and his voice changed.
It went even crazy.
So did you hear him? It's like, yo, this shit sound even better?
Better.
Wow.
Better. He literally came to my house after his mouth was wide. I was the second session. The first record he did was Fuck You. And then after that, everything else he did in my crib. He never left my crib after that. And you
so you had everybody smoking down there.
2-for-1 cheeseburgers. We had the whole guns everywhere. Just chilling. Moms ain't upstairs. Nobody upstairs. My crib. My kids, if anything, baby mother, but my crib.
You getting that 50,000 for that before you
30.
No,
no,
you're talking about the Jane Blaze.
The
Jane Blaze.
Yeah.
Jane Blaze.
Yep.
So you're like, you're younger now at that time, and I don't know who's around. You could tell me the landscape of Queens, but you're probably the closest dude in proximity to know what it is to get paid for music like that, and within that nature. Did that really galvanize the crew around you to be like, yo, this nigga Sha got a check for 50 bands?
No, because I wasn't one of those dudes where I get it and I'm telling everybody what I got.
Oh, they didn't know.
I'm not a flamboyant dude, you know what I'm saying? So I went and brought the crib immediately. That money was blown. So even if I got it, it went to the crib. It was gone. You put that's damn near the whole deposit in. You know what I mean? So at that time, so I didn't really have money after that. I just had a crib. And then I went and started getting equipment. I was a producer. My first record I ever recorded on Pro Tools was What Up Gangsta. After that, before that, we was doing all ADATs. Me and my man Kai sharing ADAT.
What a record, your first record, What Up Gangsta on Pro Tools.
That's the first record I ever recorded.
Oh, wow.
But I was literally calling the Sam Mash dude, like, how do you use this? I wasn't here to be an engineer. We ain't have no money to pay an engineer.
Gotcha.
We ain't had nobody to record him. So I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna do it. And that's what we did. And that's
what was the moment when y'all realized that you made it and you said, this nigga is a superstar?
Man, after we dropped Guess Who's Back and 50 Cent's The Future, like it was a month apart. I just knew it, bro. Because I was the one actually selling the tapes to all the stores, from Harlem to Queens to everywhere.
Because you was a DJ.
Yeah. And if you know selling mixtapes, the way the market is, unless you was Clue, they duplicate your shit in a heartbeat, bro. And Clue was spreading his shit around, so nobody, by the time they duplicated, he made his first big bag. Mine was like, in 24 hours, this shit gonna get duplicated, so you better go every borough in one day, bro. If you really know how this mixtape thing go.
What was that mixtape money like?
Nothing, it was a few grand. You paid electric bill, if anything. It was nothing crazy, because, like I said, the next day, the African bootleg market,
so his name was getting bigger before his pocket.
That was the free.
That was the marketing. Gotcha.
So we didn't care about that money. We really didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And it was really about spreading that music out. And Guess Who's Back was like a little bit of Powder, Dollar, all the records, the best ones, plus all the new records I did with them.
Because I remember
bars and all of them.
I remember Fifth saying his goal was to, go to all the college radio stations and break the record, and like they weren't fucking with him. And the mixtape was almost like an accident. I don't know if that's the same version of what y'all went through, and it just took a whole life of its own.
So it wasn't an accident, because we premeditated how.
Gotcha.
Fifth would literally talk to me about conversations to have with people. Everything with him was premeditated. So if anything, we had the artwork and the cover done, and we had all these mixtapes. We gave Clue a freestyle, Flex a freestyle, Doo-Wop a freestyle, Cutmaster C a freestyle. I said, bro, let's put this all on one thing. Let the streets hear it all. Because you got to listen to everybody individual mixtape to hear it. So I said, let's put it all together. Then we had the record with UTP, because Juvenile pulled up to my crib. You know what I mean?
What was that like?
Oh, that was the best, bro. That was the best. That's probably one of my favorite memories, bro. To add to that, like,
What was that?
all right, rest in peace, CeeLo. He was the driver,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he from Long Island and Queens, my hood, my OG PR and them know him. Called him, said, "Yo, they're in the child's crib." He's like, "Yo, we gonna pull up to his crib in the bus." So Juvenile come to my crib in
In the
Long
tour
Island on the tour bus. Young Bucks on the bus, the whole UTP, all his soldiers. They come down my basement. And we cut like 2 records there, then we went to his bus in the city and cut the rest. But that's how that record on that mixtape was done. From him coming to
Legendary.
my crib, bro. I'm like, a bunch of New Orleans niggas just walking in my crib. This
Yo.
was crazy, yo.
So
Skip all of them, man. All of them, bro.
that's crazy.
Buck was there, and then that's how it started. That's how Buck got to Unit eventually.
Is this story true that the first time that M got 50's record was from a bodyguard nigga from Queens or something like that, a security
so
nigga?
half of Eminem's staff was from 40 Project.
I heard how. What was
How's
that
that
about? I don't.
Yo, they
but-
were security guards. They big niggas. They
but
were
like,
big, son.
But
And they
he's
were real
from
ones, too.
Detroit, Dre
And
and
he's
them
in
from California. They got
California.
We
Southside
tryna-
niggas from 40 Project as the
Well,
security.
you know, they
Street
hired
niggas-
them
street
from
niggas-
a company that was probably a security company.
Gotcha.
They were good, bro. They really did their thing.
Mm.
And I remember them like some of them were brothers and cousins. And they're all from Queens, bro.
Mhm.
All of them. And they gave us love, bro. So he was in the whip playing the shit. And M heard it and kept playing the shit. Then he called Theo, and Theo called me, and me and Fifth in my basement, and we found out right there. We was like, we'll jump on the plane tomorrow. But I definitely know that's how, like, that security guard.
Because
have
niggas tell
definitely-
me, I'm a Queens nigga, so
What's the nigga's
sometimes
thing?
shit be, it
I
be
can't
legend.
remember.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
It be
yo.
urban legend.
Yeah, so I'll be like, yo, is that really a story? Niggas be like,
Nah.
yeah, my man was doing so
They
and
went in the
so.
whip
I'm not
playing,
gonna name niggas' name because they told the story just like that. He was playing the shit, and M heard it. He said nigga was playing the shit on purpose, nigga.
And
Like,
M knew Fifth. Like they
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Fifth.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, M met Fifth before. They got a picture of way back in the 90s.
wow.
On some lyric shit. They're like, yeah, him, AL, all of them, Punch and all of them, Wordsworth, all of them together. Like, Fifth was on some shit. Like, he would step out. So he got into that, and M knew who he was. He met him, but when that was a different Fifth. When this came,
This was a different way.
and he hearing 1, 2, like you hearing songs back to back and hearing where he going, M could see it. He heard it. He saw it. Shout out to M.
It's one of the things that I think was ill with Fifth that he said, and this, transition into how a lot of people treat their shit. He said, I always treated my mixtapes like an album. Because
did.
before him, mixtapes were just throwaways. The production was trash, the bars weren't trash, but he's like, I'm gonna make it sound like a studio album.
Yeah.
And from that day on, everything else went up in
That's
value.
it. And because that's what the first one, you know what I mean? Like, that's what broke him. And that was his passion. He knew the streets was getting it. So honestly, that year alone, we dropped like 4 mixtapes.
Oh, the streets was just,
It was crazy, man.
y'all was forcing Hot
I was
97's
playing,
hand.
you know what I mean? All of that just came. It was crazy.